So first of all, setting up the environment. I myself, as you can see, will be using Windows 11, VS Code, and Vite. Vite is a fast development tool that works great with React. So first of all, if you need to download VS Code, just go to the VS Code and Google that. You'll get the first link, go here and just download the VS Code version for yourself. For me, it's a Windows, but you can get any other platform if you want. For the Vite, I would go vite.dev or just Google Vite and go to the getting started, and here you will get instructions how to start with a Vite project. That's pretty much all the instruction you need to know. We will do it with myself here. So we will start cleaning with a VS Code. To get a terminal window, which I do have underneath over here, you just go view in the menu of the VS Code and hit terminal. You'll get terminal. In Windows, I use PowerShell. In Linux or macOS, it will be git bash. That's pretty much it. So it's two windows here in the VS Code and here in the terminal. So let's click on the terminal and let's do this. That's right, npm create Vite latest. Let's call it habit tracker dash template React, because we want to do actual template for the React, and hit enter. Let's wait for the installation. Proceed. You want to install Vite? Yes. Okay, tag remove existing files and continue, ignore files and continue. That's because I had this folder on my own. Let's just increase the window. Okay, what do we want to choose? I suggest you here to use React, since we'll be working with React, and here just use JavaScript for the simplicity. Done. Okay, so as suggested, let's check the name of the folder. Whoops, that's way too much. As it was suggested, just cd habit tracker habit. I just pressed tab, so it's autofills the name. You can do habit tracker, and if you hit tab, it's just like after suggesting the name, and at the beginning dot means just like a current directory. So now we are inside. What was the next being suggested is npm install and then npm run dev, which is pretty standard for npm environment. Let's go to npm install. Now we're getting installed. All dependencies for the project is needed. So this has been done and successfully. Now we do npm run dev. So we are starting our local development server. So now it's been started. You can see it as a status underneath. It says Vite's been ready. Just copy this address in your browser, have it on the right, and hit enter. This is, by the way, your Vite local server for the development. You can even click the counter, so you actually know it's working and it's all good. I would do right click and inspect. So that's one of way to run the console underneath, and click this menu and get from elements where you were to the console, so you can troubleshoot the console. This is a button for the clearing the status underneath, so it's cleared out. In case we get any errors, we'll see it here in case we ever need it. Okay, let's go back to we can, I think, close terminal window for a while. We don't need that for sure. Okay, now as you can see, for the folder, we have a lot of stuff being installed. But the good thing is our server is running and it's all good over here. The only folder dissolved, ignore that. That's I've created. The rest you should have exactly the same. That's like basically a structure, default structure of the project. Okay, this is our basically starting point. Next step would be cleaning up the default project. Yeah, let's clean up the default files provided by the Vite to start with a blank canvas. So go to the source, go to the app CSS. This is all predefined files, and just basically delete app CSS. Don't be afraid to delete that, that's okay. And let's go to the assets and delete the assets as well. Maybe not the assets, but just logo itself. Click on the React logo and delete that. That's fine. That's just like saying cannot find file anymore, and it after refreshes whatever we do here and save it, it will after refresh the result. And let's go to the main file, which will be app.jsx. Let's double click that. We can close that part of the window for a while, and we basically can remove almost everything. Just leave function app. Let's remove that line. Let's leave a return statement. Maybe everything from here to here. Let's leave it return only, and let's open the div, and inside div put h1. Let's call it habit tracker. Control save, Control S, sorry, for the saving the file, and we get the habit tracker. Let me just zoom out a bit so we can have a bit better view. Okay, we're good here. How big this is? Big enough. Okay, now we have some beginning, which is good. But our project is cleaned up and we are ready to start building. Next step, building the UI structure. So let's begin by building the basic UI for our habit tracker.